My next one is, and you can reference this with maybe the auto hauling business, Jordo, but you've assembled a team.
Every step is important, but I think that may be the biggest lessons learned in my 8 or 9 years of owning a bigger business. Starting out, you're so eager to just get somebody hired, get them in a seat so you don't have to keep doing the tedious jobs. I think that's, when it was just the three of us that started the car business together in a room, like we're so excited to get somebody else in the door, and it didn't matter who it was. Just, I don't want to be calling people all day long, so get somebody in here to do this. And what you come to find out is be slow to hire, quick to fire, which is something, and don't just go firing everybody. That's not what I meant by that. But if somebody does do something that crosses the line, or is not doing their job, get them out of your organization and get somebody in there that's right. And we've used, Culture Index to do personality test and really learn who we're getting now before they step in the door. Do multiple interviews, get the right person on the right seat on the bus, because if you don't, it will make your growth slower. It will make your headaches more. It'll have more sleepless nights. Be very careful with who you bring on the team and take part in the process. I think looking back over the last 8 years, the first 3 or 4 years of the car business, I was very much a part of it. And then once we got to, 150 employees, whatever, or team members, I like to call team members. It just sounds better than employees. We're all on the same team, pulling the rope the same way. When we got over 150 team members, I didn't take part in every interview anymore, but it's definitely something you need to spend your time and focus on when it's time to hire a new position.
And I remember where we knew that somebody just wasn't the right fit, but we just kept trying to mold them, kept trying to get them to fit, kept trying to get them to change. And when we would finally get enough of it and let them go, we had such relief.
Yeah, exactly. And more on that is build your pipeline. Go to events, go to job fairs, go to all these places, set up a booth, and get a pipeline going.
Yes.
Whenever we hired upper management, kind of C-suite, we worked with recruiters that knew people. We worked through Force Scaling to help us, people that had worked together before. There's ways, obviously you're not going to find a CFO at a job fair, but most positions, build that pipeline and have a great training program once people come into an organization.
I couldn't agree more.
Don't expect people to know what you want. I think is a huge piece of advice. Don't expect people to know what you want. Train them, have the standing operating procedures, make sure there is no question about the expectations on that person when they take the job. They don't just come in, fire up the computer, and know what to do or know how you want it done. Train them.
You seemed pretty set on that point.
I've learned a lot. Learned through my mistakes.